cursor went, and then you're like, I need to move my mouse just so I can like notice the little wiggle wiggle.
Yes, constantly.
Yep. Mouse being like, careful, her eyesight's based on movement.
It gets perpetually. There are times where the mouse cursor will just get like buried in an edge and be not visible. I swear. And sometimes it just does it on its own.
Yep. Okay, so like, okay, YouTube should be going now. So if you are just now tuning in on the YouTube side, hey there, I'm Hero Girl. I'm here with my buddy Frons.
Ha.
And welcome to Jackass.
Oh yeah, Hero.
Hey, what?
Where's your Halloween outfit?
Hey, what?
Where's your Halloween outfit?
I forgot.
I extra didn't for gore. I thought ahead. I've had my outfit ready for over a month.
I mean, like, the outfit that I have for Halloween, I decided I was going to go with my my succubus outfit that I made for Lila's Crystal Tower stream. But then I was like, yeah, this actually looks better in black than it does in cherry pink. But also, you know, patch 7.4 has not come out yet, so I cannot use this on Astro, which actually kind of would be sick.
You know what else? I don't think they mentioned it in this. I think if they're gonna make this change to glam, they really do need to up the glam chest above 800. Totally not saying this because I crested 700 in the past 2 days.
Maybe you just need to be more selective about which pieces of gear you hoard.
So actually, you know what it really is? It's that they need to be less selective about the stuff that can go in the other chest. Because the fact that you can put the level 50 job gear in there, but you can't put the level 60 job gear in there is really annoying to me.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. I wish you could put all of the artifact gear and all of your relics into the grimoire. I wish I had another fish.
Also, the fact that when you upgrade your AR relic gear into dyeable versions, it can no longer go in the relic chest. It has to go in your regular chest. Like...
No, yeah, glamour chest, yeah.
Yeah, it has to go in your glamour chest. It can't go in the artifact chest.
Wait, were they ever able to go into the armor?
The base ARR armor that you get for getting to level 50, that you get along the way to getting to level 50. That is the job gear. Technically, it's the 45. It's not the 50. The 45 can be put in the relic chest, but if you go to Mordona and trade it in along with the antique gear to get the dyeable versions of them, they no longer can go in the artifact chest. They have to go in the glamour chest at that point.
Yeah. All right. So, happy Spooky Day, buddy.
Happy Spooky Day, Hero.
We're gonna go trick or treating, and by trick or treating, I mean we're gonna go do the chores of some Moogle.
Hopefully, I'm not gonna want to punt a Moogle. We'll see. I'm probably gonna want to punt a Moogle. It just matters which one. Is it gonna be Mogon, Mogwin, or Mogmug?
Let's go Mugmug. That one's hanging out near Dale. Level 54, Mugmug's Trial. Mogmug will test your trustworthiness with a trial.
I think I'm taking the materia.
Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mugmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. But they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulations is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, sir and madame, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Mayhaps a smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar.
I think we found their puntable.
Yeah, I think this is my issue with them. Is somewhere along the way, are we gonna? Just do one at a time. Or we're gonna pick.
I think pick
them all up.
Yeah, let's just pick them all up. Level 54, Mogwin's Trial. Mogwin would test your trustworthiness with a trial. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market, Kupo. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. But Pictomancer's not even out yet.
Oh, that's right. Hero, I finished Pictomancer before stream today.
What? Oh, you got the gear for Picto. Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second! Man, you should be allowed to use that brush on Pictomancer.
You should! It's so weird that there isn't a weapon for Picto yet.
I mean,
because they already did it.
I mean, there isn't one for Viper either.
Yeah, over here, over here. No, that's part of one of them. Let's pick up the third one first.
Too late. Yeah, let's pick up the third one. I didn't even notice. Level 54, Moghand's Trial. Moghand would trust your trustworthiness with, you guessed it, a trial.
Man, I really don't like it when they just give you a shield.
Yeah, that's a little awkward.
Hello, I am Mogham, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy gloopy or your wings droopy, I have potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurers, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud breath for me. You will find it blooming near the entrance of Elm Tolm. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by pretty flowers, Kupo.
Kupo.
I know from experience, Kupo.
Kupo. Alright, let's start the questioning. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kuponuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? I think
So for those unaware, that's almost a full week's worth of work, because you get 1 Kupo nut per day logging into the companion app.
Huh.
Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, that means the paint-smeared mess of pebbles? I've not seen it recently. In fact, which my eyes are profoundly grateful.
Oh god, I'm reminded of a Loading Ready Run sketch. Oh, Mogto's over here.
Yes.
I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Somal Summit from time to time, Kupo. He left it up there. Alright, so real quick, before we do anything, I'm double checking the map. Because every fucking time I go outside, I end up going on the wrong half of the cliff ledge.
For
quests. Like sometimes
this is the way to the top of Mogholm. This is not the way back out to the crystal.
Yes, exactly.
But we can get to the crystal from here by jumping off afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, I explored all of the Dravanian, all of Dravania, Somal, and got all the Aether Currents that you can manually pick up. This quest is specifically set to actually put you in the path of one of them, because there's one on the pathway up that we just used.
Well, remember, these probably aren't where the Aether Currents were originally.
Yeah. I guess there's still a quest marker down in Mogholm proper? What? It said up, not... Apparently you can't jump off here, but yeah,
nope.
Let's, You can absolutely walk over here and jump off down to the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a little bit of finagling, but...
Takes a little bit of Skyriming?
Yeah. I was doing this on a mountain, it's a little bit easier on a mount. Even though you don't actually jump higher, it just sort of hitboxes be less jank.
Ron, there's Moogles everywhere.
I know, and none of them do anything yet. But yeah, you can just totally jump off right here and...
Ankle
check!
check!
The crystal.
Ow.
Themora. The crystal isn't real.
What do you mean the crystal isn't right there?
I just went right through it.
Ron, that doesn't mean it's not real. That means you're a ghost.
Ah! Where is this quest marker?
More importantly, how do we get to that way marker without flying? Not that way marker, the
one north of us?
site. The one that's right
The
in
one
front
north
of me.
of? No, that. Oh, it's Mogwin.
Oh, it's Mog? Oh, it's Mogwin.
Yeah.
See, every fucking time. These fucking Moogle quests.
Apparently, the quest progression thing above his head was really finicky about how close we had to be to him.
Wait,
This one's you.
what did you find, Kupo?
Nothing.
Ah,
We found nothing.
yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Ahem. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer! Retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved buyer swipes the stone for himself!
Yeah, I mean, at least you
Now
know
we
about.
now we go up to the crystal?
Yeah, it looks like it would be out to the crystal. It doesn't look like it's to the top of Mogholm.
Possibly. We just don't know.
Unfortunately, they could do a little bit better about elevation, but honestly, just showing up and down is enough. Yeah, it's...
Oh, we gotta go up.
It's at the top of Mogholm. Yeah, it's at the top of Mogholm.
I hate this pre-flight.
I mean, the real problem was that when we were over at Mogto, we couldn't see the thing over his head. If we could have seen it from Mogto, we would have walked back over, and then we would have gone up this way, and it wouldn't have been an issue. But,
I hate this pre-flight.
They could have also coded this where we didn't have to go back and talk to him, and because we already knew where to go to find the thing. Because that was functionally what he asked us to do in the first place, was find it.
And I can't believe we have to be able to access Idealshire. I'm locked out of doing my level 60 Astro quest until after we beat Biz.
It's really weird what you can and can't do, because you don't need to access anything but Ishgard to do Black Mage. You need to be able to access the Dravanian Forelands for Warrior, which you can do as soon as you get to Falcon's Rest. And I haven't started much of the other quests, but yeah, it's really weird that they just locked a bunch of job quest progression behind story quest progression when they didn't do it to other ones.
Hey, Levy.
Pretty sure we're not going to be able to jump down into Mogholm from here.
Maybe it's just how just like in line with what they wanted to do with their stories.
Nope, totally can. Never mind.
All the
I
bombs.
didn't even lose all my HP from that.
All the bombs explode. Mogholm's destroyed.
A better fate than they deserve.
Do you have a Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? An ordinary rock. Oh.
But wash with extraordinary color. Is it, though? What the colors represent, however, you cannot discern from any angle.
Don't lick it.
I don't lick paint.
Yes, this is my
Be
work.
lead in that paint.
Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you. At last, I can exchange my art for those delectable Koopa nuts. Lieutenant Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. Dark chestnut. Area.
Yeah, unfortunately, with having access to...
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. I'm not surprised that a yellow popped up, but... yeah, with having access to Garo gear through PvP, it kind of invalidates a bunch of the progression, but I get why it's here, so that people that just want to do story can, like, gear up as they're going through story, and not really be stuck.
Hmm. Life has many doors, Ed boy.
I love these things. I love these things because they're literally just a remodel, but they're like a remodel that if you squinted, you wouldn't know that. Lightning spray. Oh, it wasn't the lightning spray.
How's breath? The fuck?
Oh,
Fuck
they
is
aggroed
that?
on me.
The fuck is that?
That is a good question. I think it's supposed to be like a mandragora out of the ground.
Oh my god. Ron, this glam changes everything. The costumes, the outfits I had planned. I have so many more options now.
Yeah, it is really good because there's a lot of striker gear, or oh god, it's striker and what's the other one for ranged?
Scouting?
Scouting. There's a lot of striking and scouting gear that would look really good, but you can't use it on the other physical DPS classes.
Aiming, that's what I was thinking.
No, you got the right one. You got scouting.
Scouting's Ninja and Viper.
Yeah. There's a lot of the gear there that would look really good in Samurai or Monk, but you don't have overlap between those gear sets.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that is the one that always weirded me out the most. I know we've done the conversation about like gear set. Did you get all of the? Where are you going?
I'm still looking for the third.
Yeah.
Third thing.
It's probably back. It's probably back this way.
God, I hate that.
It's probably farther over the direction from the first one that you found.
Probably.
Maybe not.
Maybe it is?
It might be around the... No, because it was at that tree. Like, you usually get a pretty good sense of how they position findables.
Yeah.
But, sometimes when you have awkward areas, it's a little weird. Because one was there. One was... No, one was there. One was there.
Oh, found it.
Oh, it is. Okay, it is up here.
Yeah.
I gotta Skyrim my way back up, though. Yeah, I know we've had our good discussion about like the melee gear and just recoloring it and stuff, but it is weird to me that like you just can't mix and match the physical DPS gear specifically. Like, it's just the armor. I feel like that wouldn't have been that weird.
Oh, now that's no longer a concern.
Yeah. Or, well, I mean, won't be in a little over a month.
Ron, you know what this means? Means we gotta get some glam out of Coils of Bahamut. Except no, we don't have to because they still have replica.
I'll help you with. Well, that's how you make the replicas. You make the replicas with the stuff from the coils.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta do coils to get the coils gear no matter what. But I mean, I'll help you with that. But honestly, I don't really like a lot of the gear from coils.
I think the Dragoon gear looks really nice.
I think I want to look at the weapons more, but yeah, a lot of the armor I've not been impressed with.
The weapons are actually really good. Like, hold on, let me switch over to Red Mage real quick. Because like, the Dragoon Rapier, I think, looks really nice. Look how nice and sleek that is.
I mean, it definitely looks less like a twig than some of the Red Mage Rapiers.
Well, I'm less concerned about them looking like a twig and more concerned about them looking completely oversized and silly. This one has a nice kind of, has a much thinner proportion, so it feels much more like a sword, as opposed to like a really big cosplay sword.
I think the issue with Red Mage is they consistently focus too much on it being like a fencer. When I've always looked at it more as it's like, no, they're wielding a saber. They can wield like foils, but they're still not in 14 obviously, but at their core they're still technically a lesser melee class. That's the whole thing. They're a lesser melee class and a lesser magic class.
Damn, Red Mages, get him! He caught you basic.
That's okay. So the lore is different the lore is different in 14, which is why they don't focus on melee as much, or basically at all. They focus on their own specific brand of white and black magic. But like that's what they are in older Final Fantasies. They just are. They don't get the highest level white and black magic spells, and they don't have as good stats as a knight, but they can do everything that all of them can. So it's party efficiency.
Oh, there's that cat with the claymore.
Yeah.
You were capable. Were you able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful. You are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration.
You're dumb.
There's a shadow.
Oh. This was the thing I was going to say earlier. For some reason, somewhere along the line, they just decided that Moogles were going to be, like, self-absorbed idiots that just didn't pay attention to the world around them. Did you have any further, any trouble finding Cloud Breath? I do not need it quite urgently, you know. A lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing in the sky regions of Durrani and Albathia to be named after clouds, this light-petaled specimen being no exception. I mean, I don't think that's a lack of imagination, but okay.
Lack of education.
Oh, yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredients for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. I think they're blind too, Themora.
Oh, hey! Aether Quest.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's not all of them, unfortunately.
It's at least one.
Yeah, there's 5 here.
Don't worry, there'll be other Moogles. For now, we gotta talk to King Moglin. Level 54, Moglin's Judgment. Chieftain Moglin is ready to pass judgment on your trial performance.
I think they'd scare you all for calling him king. If that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I decided, Kupo, gather your friends now before me so that I need not repeat myself needlessly.
Alright.
You may call me Super Kami Kupo.
What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness.
I ask myself that question every day, Ysael.
Themora, no matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Got out.
Honestly, I know that they are actually different colors, but it literally just looks like the light.
Were you reading Kupo or Cup, or was I?
I had been.
You become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? I suppose I better flutter over and see him then.
Oh yeah, you're here.
Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Moggle Mog 12. May he forever sit in his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I'd become more certain that we've discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say.
Y'all taking them way too seriously.
Well, here's a man you take too seriously.
How goes your trial, Warriors of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who also favored such attacks. That's Final Fantasy VI reference. It's meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a caracal blam, much less a dragon, or dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly. I like not this place. Yeah, that's just factually straight up a direct Final Fantasy VI reference. That's weird.
Mixing the Dragoon armor with other pieces is going to be so much fun.
You are not the first person that has said that today, which is weird. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? I still want Kupo nuts.
Yeah, you do.
They say they're tasty. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. I would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands.
Ron, I think we can punt him.
You're not supposed to have said that.
And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain?
Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Heavensward could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo?
Alright, I'm gonna punt him.
Oh dear. The horn. Bring out the horn. Quickly now. I mean, in Estinian's defense, he probably shouldn't have been saying the quiet part out loud. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think maybe Moghen may have sat on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing, and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now, you need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling in the west, and give the horn a good toot. Toot toot, as they say.
We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Heavensward.
Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of,
Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Heavensward will welcome our overture.
Okay, Kupo. Seems like you're setting yourself up for a fall there, but okay. Should we ever arrive at their lair, come. We've squandered enough time already. I mean, again, in Estinian's defense, they did just literally tell us straight up we had you doing chores for no reason.
We had you doing chores to buy time.
To kill time.
Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-spun friendship twixt earth and sky.
Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds. Bye! Look at me wave my tiny arms. Can you believe how fat I am?
He's not fat, he's fluffy.
I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't know if we dunked him on water if he would have a tiny, skinny body.
Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I ever would have found the time for all these rotten chores. Hey, that wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little more time chieftaning, things would have never gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn's fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo?
Level 54, leaving Mogholm. Moghan is ready to lead you out of Mogholm.
Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphino is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
Yep, and we get to talk to everyone one more time. Not be long now, Heavensward.
Themora, She's setting herself up for failure here.
What makes you say that? I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
No, we definitely haven't been told that Shiva and Hraesvelgr were, like, lovers in a past life. No, definitely the person who's channeling Shiva isn't setting themselves up for failure.
I cannot wait to tell my kinsmoogles in the 12 about this place. They will be beside themselves with envy, Kupo. Oh, sorry I cut you off, Themora.
Through our labors, new friendships have blossomed. For this, we must give thanks.
Do you have anything important to say? They had the Elder Seedseer scrubbing and sweeping. The Elder Seedseer! Yeah, I feel like she'd actually be pretty okay doing that. I never imagined my duties would include tidying up fallen leaves in a Moogle village beyond the clouds.
Honestly, I think the
Why?
fact that Kane is humble enough to do that speaks volumes to her character.
Also, why, second guy? You literally live in a forest. Do you make someone else tidy up the leaves in the place I can't fish?
Why would you sweep up outside where the dirt goes?
Because they still are, like, walking paths that you need to make sure people don't, like, trip and sprain an ankle and sue you on.
Woohoo! The trees?
No, look, I'm just saying the white mages need to think about their reputation. To the best of my knowledge, we have all we need for our trip to Zenith. And I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making journey back to Grananya. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways. Shall we?
And we're back. Alphino, Themora, Fronswath, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us.
Thanks, Connie, but that's not my name. 'Tis we who should thank you, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Coop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctity of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did.
It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends, and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogle back home.
And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends.
Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must make our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Oh.
Warriors of light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoic facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen.
Yeah, I know he's edgy AF.
Yeah. He's so anky.
I'm standing by what I said about that whole, like, cookie straw cigarette picture.
Yeah.
Of these are both of these. One of these is not Alphino and the other is Estinian. The cookie straw is both of them. Just Estinian's acting all edgy and picked the chocolate flavor specifically so it was black.
I've never had a chocolate cigarette before. Also, look at that fucking vista. Look at that vista that's just like outside of reach.
Oh, you mean the one that had the thing on it that's super easy to jump to? Oh. I literally did it first try on Mount, so maybe Mount does just your jump. Do you still have your thing there?
My what?
Your Aether Current?
No, not the Aether Current. I have my Aether Current.
Oh. What the heck? I literally did this first try, because I have that lookout.
I don't.
I promise you can make that jump without flying.
See, like, I want to believe you. And now that I've seen it, seeing is believing.
You gotta jump for the lower edge where it's lower.
Damn it.
You jumped too soon.
Jump too soon, the hitbox extends a little further out.
Yeah. Oh no, it looked like you didn't run to the edge of the first mushroom. But that actually may just be lag on my part, or, you know, different connections. I swear, I did make this literally. As soon as I saw the spot when I walked back into Moghome while I was flushing out the map, I saw it, I got it, I was done. I didn't think about it afterwards, and I was like, oh man, that jump must be easier to make than it looks like it is. No, I guess it isn't. I guess it is actually kind of hard to make.
Whatever. I'll just come back when it's flying. Not spend forever trying to get it.
Yeah.
Who am I trying? Who am I going to impress with that? The fucking Moogles? They can fly. They're gonna be like, why don't you just fly, Kupo?
They probably would. They probably actually would say that, and then you'd be like, I don't have wings. They'd be like, what, Kupo?
The closer we come to Reisvagar, the higher my spirit rise. But is it I whom am elated? Saint Shiva.
Oh, okay. So they addressed this. Enough talk. Let us leave this risible place behind us. We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may, lest Ishgard bear the brunt of the Horde's fury.
Yeah, it's taken us like the better part of like what, 3 weeks to get to this point?
I'm just gonna headcanon that they had that many chores.
Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo?
I don't know. Do you see a wet Moogle that I grabbed to dab my tears?
Then we are indeed ready to go, Kupo.
Bleh.
I'm gonna say you didn't. Oh my god, just.
Oh, hold on.
Why does it make us talk to him again? Stop doing this game!
It's to give us a break.
I mean, I guess.
Not the worst look. Oh.
Ooh, yeah, the tank armor is actually not terrible.
Ooh, the striking armors.
I don't really like the striking or the scouting.
Not the worst.
I'm not. Well, it's actually probably looks a lot different on you because female versus male, but I'm not really big on most of the male open shirt ones. They don't quite look good enough. The Rogan doesn't have a defined enough chest.
I gotta cover him up, slut. Level 54.
Not what I was saying, but sure. Also that, I guess.
Level 54. The road to Zenith. Moghan has volunteered to lead you to Zenith.
As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Heavensward's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big place where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo.
I mean, the important part is you said it before we walked towards the dragons.
Oh, Kupo. Oh, and there's Mogsy, who also has an Aether Current quest.
Yes. But are any of these dungeon quests? The answer is probably no.
Nope. Let's see.
There are sadly no dungeons in this area.
I believe I remember which one is the level 55 quest. And we should be getting to that relatively, because we're coming up to a big plot point. Oh, hello, dragon. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard.
So are they trying to stop us, or did we just decide to randomly maim 2 dragons that happen to be along the way? Hi, Colin.
I think we kind of ran across 2 of what we call it, Nidhogg's horde. They're kind of really rampant around this area.
Oh, also, I had more time to think on this. I don't think they fundamentally changed anything about the way that A ranks and B ranks and stuff show up in Heavensward. I think it's more the fact that there is just more than a single A rank for a map.
Is there?
Because in ARR there is a single A rank and a single B rank for every single map. There's never more than that. But in Heavensward, yeah, there is more than one A rank, because I killed 2 different A ranks in the Droadian Forelands doing all the quests yesterday.
Huh.
And I know they were A ranks because they both gave me Centurio seals.
Huh. That's interesting. I want to look into that, because I don't remember other expansions having that.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was 2 different ones. I didn't fight them super close together, so it's possible I forgot, but I'm almost, unless one of them was secretly an S rank, and the person that was there helped me kill it way too quickly, which I don't think was the case. I'm pretty sure they were both A's. They definitely both felt like A's.
Happy Halloween, buddy.
Yes.
Gotta cross the bridge.
Honestly, I do kind of want the other eyeball, the Halloween eyeball, but I'm not paying what John Squeenix wants me to pay for it on Log Station EVA on sale.
Yeah. Hey, Fron, look. The bridge.
Did you know that there's a fate over here that's very fun? Because it's a dragon trying to eat a Moogle, and you get to talk with the dragon along fighting it.
I posted that.
Did you?
Yeah. And you were like, well, you better go do that, otherwise that Mugo's life is on your conscience.
Oh, okay. It was I hadn't put 2 together. That was the actual same one I'd said that for.
Opinion.
It might have clicked subconsciously when I saw it, or I did the fate, but I wasn't actively thinking about it. That's not Alphino.
Palestinian.
That's not Alphino.
No, it's not.
Never would I have believed that so much land lay hid above the clouds. Giovanni is not as I imagined it.
Egg.
Oh, is someone thinking? Is someone engaging their brain cell? You're not a Makote, you know. You have more than one of those.
Oh, come on. There's only one Makote that we know that Earth of...
I mean, to be fair, at this point, I'm convinced that every other Makote is actually taking all of them, and that's why she's the way she is. Most of the other Makote I've run across are pretty competent. The histories make no reference to the existence of these ruins. Curious. Most curious.
Do you see that sculpture to the south and west of here? I am all but certain it was carved in the likeness of Saint Shiva. South and
To the
west.
south? I don't
Oh,
know
I see
what
it. I see
she's
it.
talking about.
See it from here. You can see it from ground floor.
To the south and west? So, like,
Front,
southwest
front.
or to...
Yeah, south and west. That's the southwest. Front. Look in the direction I'm looking.
Oh, the one that's up on the pillar?
Not on the pillar. Further in the further on towards the horizon. There's a giant like flower thing, and inside the flower is the statue.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual.
Kubla.
I'll grab this. At this point, I've sold 2 stacks of silver, so I'm less inclined to get silver.
Oh, hold on. This is the robe of casting and... Okay, yeah, this is the alchemy looking one.
Think this is the doctor's one. No, wait. This looks like a lesser version of an ARR outfit. What the heck?
Yeah, they might have recycled some of the models.
It looks like one with less detail. It's
Level
weird.
54, waiting for the wind to change. Longhand seems fretful about the weather.
We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you try blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear you. I suggest we stop the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down.
Oh, so fun fact. I did a little bit of research into Big Cat Fate.
Yeah?
And apparently it is not quite the same as Odin. There is a fate you can see on the map that triggers it, if my understanding is correct. But the thing is, you do that fate, and then 4 hours later, the next fate happens, and then if you succeed at that one 4 hours later, the next fate happens.
So, like, it's something that you can spawn.
If my understanding is correct.
Interesting.
It was a little... The way that it was being explained was a little weird.
Ron, there's a lot of dragons around here.
There are. There's more dragons around here than when I was exploring the first time. Though, granted, I was doing as warrior, so I may just not have realized how many dragons there were.
This is like an uncomfortable amount of dragons. After spending so much time in A Realm Reborn, like, I've just kind of been conditioned that dragon is a lot bigger and scarier than I remember. Alfie?
The fate makes mock of us, to be so close. Who can say whether the weather will turn? I have a mind to make camp.
Now the very elements conspire to delay our meeting with Bracevagar. Must.
Hey, Mushroom.
Doing Dawn Trail jump puzzle, pray!
Alright, I will pray for you as long as you're a Rogadin. Anybody else probably has a little bit easier.
Okay, slash pray. Slash pray. Come on, Frons.
Yeah, I can't. I already talked to Moghan.
Damn.
This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable.
If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhaps a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the forthcoming parley. Very well, then. I believe a campfire's in order. Leave gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastelands of Korthus. Not a rogue, I don't hate myself. Aw, come on, man! I can do all the jumping puzzles perfectly fine. I just know it's harder. But I got them skills.
Yep.
Clear our minds. Says Master Alpha knows mine needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, and see if the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have to camp ready by the time you return. 16 years of Maple Story Jump Quest do not translate. No, they do not. It is a very different logic to it.
We're gonna come back and say on Estinian will have murdered each other.
No, they probably will have collectively formed a truce to murder Moghan instead.
One can only hope.
You know, there are a lot of dragons around, but they're very blind.
Well, fortunately, they don't aggro as hard as the Sea of Clouds mobs do.
No, the Sea of Clouds mobs are really obnoxious. You do have to walk quite close to them, though, so there's that. Ooh, Zemelia Matron.
Yeah.
I am standing behind the lower Sky Lord, and I am firing out its butt instead of towards the tree. What the heck?
Why would you do that, Frons?
It's not my intent. The game's just deciding that I'm apparently facing that direction, from its front to its back, rather than from its back to its front when I'm behind it.
Such devastation.
It was entirely my intent.
Okay.
I don't half-ass things like Gaius.
I mean, I don't think Gaius was half-assing it. I'm pretty sure that he was, like, non-consensually forced to splooge all over the base.
Yeah, but did he really think he was beating us without it?
Probably.
And the answer is yes. The answer is he definitely thought that he could beat us without it, but Gaius is also stupid.
Gaius, we purposely trained him wrong as a joke.
Yeah, it really does feel like that through points of ARR. Like, you were just absolutely... You ripped 3 Eidolons out of the weapon. He was just like, nah, man, I still got this. And we're like, dude, come on. Really? It's okay. We can all be friends here. No, I'm gonna kill you.
Ron, you just passed Alpha now.
Oh, I did just miss Alpha now.
Look at him staring at that tree.
Leave a fireword to me. I didn't even realize you'd stopped. I thought you just got behind.
You never stop to look behind, Fron. You're always going.
Sure. I gotta outrace my thoughts.
Nope. Cannot outrace your destiny.
Well, I'm racing towards my destiny.
Ancient proverb.
You know, his student may not be as bad as I thought, Kupo. Under all those horrid spikes, he actually has a soft spot for his companions. Just a small one, mind. Oh, and don't tell him I told you, alright?
I prepared some things for a meal. It will be a plain fare, but better that than empty bellies.
Didn't we, like, get supplies to come up here? We've not camped out once.
Who even knows?
I see I was right to worry about the boys' safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The ice queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients, ready for the fire.
Oiled meat.
Oh, look at him sit all demure.
Where did these sacks come from?
It's the same place that all of the camp supplies in Baldur's Gate 3 comes from. Up our butts.
That where the dead bodies go?
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Well, actually, most of them go in bags or barrels, then up my butt.
In this cutscene, they take away your hat.
But not Estinian's hat. I wouldn't know. I don't have my hat showing.
Ron, they took my hat.
You know, for some reason I always thought that Moogles would, like, sleep while floating. Few things compare to a simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling fire of one's own making.
So proud of himself.
Ha! So speak the great explorer. Till recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently, then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Ysayle with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the stadium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions.
We, all of us, are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe? It was only upon meeting Hraesvelgard that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny. I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war.
If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding on to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You're well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconception under which I have been labored. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant to how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself. Orders or no.
Estidian, you gave your word!
My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your conviction, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of our cause. He's right, you know.
Doubt not, but that I shall, Dragoon.
Well, wind's willing, we shall have our answer on the morrow. Let us sleep now, and face our fates with the rising of the sun.
Who wants to draw on the Moogle's face?
Astrologian Star Sign unlocked! Oh, also, you can tell how much they have absolutely mangled the original intention of that quest line. Like, I don't have a problem with it, but there was no fixing it. It's really funny, because they definitely just gave you one card at a time as you progress through the levels.
Nope, they didn't.
That doesn't make any sense! What? Seriously?
Yeah, it was literally to unlock through the heavens. They did not give you one card at a time.
Oh, that feels so weird. It feels like each of those is supposed to give you access to the card
right there,
for
Fron.
constellation.
Right there. You're talking about intent again. And like, I was there, Fron. I was there.
It feels like that you're supposed to be unlocking the cards as you unlock the star signs.
Yeah, but that wasn't what happened. That wasn't how it was. That wasn't the original intent, was it?
Well, good. I'm glad, because it would have been awful if it was.
Maybe the intent was just adding lore to the cards, Fron. Maybe that was the intent. Did you ever think about that?
Well, that's not the problem. It's the way that it's laid out and structured. It feels like you're gaining something every time you unlock one of the gates.
Yeah.
And that feels like that should be the thing that's giving you access to that card. And with the old method of it just randomly drew cards for you, that would have made a lot more sense to give you access to less cards and expand your repertoire of cards as you're learning them. In the same sort of way that getting new abilities helps you learn the rotation of the job as you progress through it. You know, you get a card, you have to use it to level so that you understand what its use is for, then you get another card and repeat the cycle.
Ron. It's not always about what you get mechanically. It's about what you get from the immersion in the story.
But those two things can mesh together.
They can. That doesn't mean always.
Other.
That doesn't always mean that's what they're gonna do.
It's just weird to me when there's an obvious option for it, and they didn't go for it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna give you shit over it. I don't know.
I trust you're well rested. Good. If we're to parlay with Hraesvelgr, we shall each have need of a full complement of rights, or wits. Whenever you're ready, Warriors of Light, fully eager am I to gaze upon this great worm.
We must succeed in winning Hraesvelgr to our cause. Let me your resolve, things. Level 54, Heart of Ice. Boghand is gazing meaningfully at the path to Zenith.
I can't see what these pants look like because of the stupid boots I'm wearing. Ooh, these striking pants are pretty good.
Come along, Fron.
The campfire was so cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the wind has shifted? They will have to have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the place and summon him with the toot of the shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if it's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you.
goes the
I think he
littlest
thinks we're gonna
Moogle.
die.
Yeah, he probably does. All right, time to go forth.
Oh, hey,
Onwards and
we got
upwards.
a speed upgrade from that quest.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we did.
Have we gotten multiple
yeah.
speed upgrades here?
Mount speed in the turning miss has increased. So like, you can actually check. You can go to.
It's still only one. It feels way more than a single star's worth of increase from that.
Maybe we were at 0 beforehand. Either way, once we hit.
Yeah, we would have been at 0.
Okay, hold on. From this point onward, I'm not mounting. So like, because I need a moment. I need the time it's gonna take us for to walk. Ron, that cutscene that we just saw is like one of the cutscenes that I've been thinking about non-stop for this replay. Every time I think of Heavensward, I think of that campfire scene. And it's like,
I mean, it was a really good scene.
it is. This is when Heavensward really started like grabbing hold of me. I was into it beforehand. Like, I was so excited to go through Heavensward. I was excited to play the critically acclaimed MMORPG. But that was the one where it just like, it started hitting, and I was like, yes, yes, this is the good story that I was looking for and that I had been hearing. When Final Fantasy XIV does just like good characters sit down and writing, it really hits good.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, they kind of made us piddle around for a little longer than I feel like they should have at the beginning of this. But I am really happy that the story is starting to kick into high gear, because this is the kind of story I feel like 14 is good at telling. I don't feel like they're quite super great yet at doing a MSQ focused, here's how the world is. I feel like that they do very good about that in Yellow specifically.
Are you on follow?
I'm on follow, yeah.
God damn it!
He said take your time. I'm making sure to take your time.
God damn it.
Bye.
God damn it.
Why did you do that?
I was trying to get on the ledge so that way you might accidentally fall over.
Nope, I can't walk up that ledge.
God damn it.
From my perspective, all you just did was jump across the edge.
So like, there are some complaints with Heavensward's sequencing, like how long it takes for some of these things to go. But the road trip it takes to get here, from finding a sail and all the way here.
Yeah, that's been great.
It is hands down my favorite part of Heavensward.
Yeah, if anything, the thing that I'm more questioning about is it doesn't feel like the going to the Western Corthus or the Sea of Clouds feels a little bit pointless. It feels like it maybe could have been saved until later, but I also don't know what the rest of the story entails, so it's more that than anything.
Well, story-wise, that's possible. Like, the story is that we are doing tasks to help repay Lord Edmond Fortom and to, you know, help the house build reputation, basically prove ourselves as an asset guard. It also helps foreshadow the Bismarck stuff that's going to come by later.
Yeah, that's another weird thing that we just sort of like, here's Bismarck, and then we just completely feel like we've completely forgotten about Bismarck.
Mostly, I just think it's an awkward way to execute the... We're going to have the players split off into 2 separate routes, so that way all of our zones don't get fucking overloaded.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You gotta take that into consideration, too. So this is the place. It is time, Warriors of Light.
Let me resolve, Saint Shiva. By the way, in case you didn't already like pick up on it, they're playing Dragon Song right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm the bard. I'll take care of this. Ron, please.
I didn't actually expect the sound. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, and the horn plays Dragon Song too. It's Dragon Talk time. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Click.
The wings.
There he is. And his wings are feathered. He's missing an eye.
Oh.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Where? We already dealt with this, though.
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Wait, who's he talking about?
Bahamut.
I thought Bahamut was their dad, though.
Nope. Midgar Somer is their great father.
Gotcha.
Bahamut was the same generation as Hraesvelgar and Nidhogg. Don't you dare bring your Shiva Sona into my house.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgar, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Feskdu for one istrasi, or nis
Yo, Ratatosker's a squirrel.
They ate her eyes.
They ate her eyes. It seems like half the dragons don't know this, actually.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Huh.
That makes sense why they could transform. I just thought drinking Brianwood did that to anybody.
The seed lies within us.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
You weren't paying attention to the cast bars, Elfino.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
So only green stacks is people, Fron.
Always was.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Been a millennia since the war started.
Sounds annoying, honestly.
That puts a wrench in our plans.
I mean, yes and no. At the same time, I still, even if their perception of time is different, they still understand time. They understand how long it's been, and that they can't ever. He's already punished the people who committed the atrocity.
No, Fron. No, that's not it at all. He is still punishing the people who have a crime. 1,000 years to them is but a day.
But they understand individuality. They understand that Thornton is gone. Thornton and his knights are gone. Their descendants may still be around, but the idea that you perpetually are punishing the progeny of the person that you did, even when you've taken your vengeance upon them, is insane to me. Understanding the difference of perception of time.
But Fron, that's exactly it though. Nidhogg is punishing the generations. This is a never-ending vengeance.
That's what I'm saying doesn't make sense. If Freysvelger can learn to forgive,
he hasn't
and move
though.
On,
he hasn't. He hasn't.
The fact that he was willing to talk with us shows that there's possibility of that.
No. I mean, yes, it shows that there's possibility, but it doesn't. That's not forgiveness. By his own words, the only reason he hasn't also become as mad with vengeance as Nidhogg is because he still has his lover's soul within his gullet. Like,
I'm trying to look for a resolution here that doesn't call for killing all the dragons.
Right.
And
that's what I'm saying, Fron. That's the wrench in the plans. It doesn't look like there's another way right now.
I just don't think that giving up on trying to convince them is the right decision. I feel that the only right way to deal with this is talk no jutsu our way out of it, honestly.
Oh, let's see if we can. Zale, what do you think? What false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart?
As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which leaves us with one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Soullight. Heavensward was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, and the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truth we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. So I've learned enough from doing the side quests. People in Ishgard fear the dragons, but the common folk don't seem to have much against them.
Well, no, because they are not. This is not a personal war for them. This has long since stopped being a personal war. It started being a forever war.
But it's a one-sided forever war. It's a semi-one-sided forever war, is what I'm saying. Yes, there's a large population of Ishgard that does care, but there are also populations of Ishgard that don't. Most of Tailfeather would be happily left alone to their chocobo hunting and training, and never wish to deal with a dragon if possible. Most of the Convictors aren't there because they want to be. They're there because they feel it's the only option that they have in life, living in Ishgard, to do. The people of Ishgard, I don't think would be unwilling to forgive. I mean, church is bad, kill the Pope is kind of the point here for a reason, or the direction we're moving in for a reason.
And what
we
about
know that they're the ones manipulating the strings in the background to try and repeat the cycle.
And what about everyone who lost someone because of dragons?
That's something you always have to deal with the resolution of a conflict. But perpetuating that conflict doesn't solve anything. It just creates more people like you that have lost someone dear to them.
You're right.
More
You're
conflict
absolutely
is never the correct response to conflict.
You're correct on that. But that's not the reality, is it? There are people who, like Nidhogg, who are hurting so much that the only thing that they can think of to quell that fury is to hurt others in kind to try and get a retributive justice. Think of the real world. Think of the real world right now. All these people that are being hurt by the current regime, and just a little murder. How much better could you feel if you just did a little bit of murder? I'm not saying it's right, but I am saying that's part of why this forever war keeps going.
I understand that. And yeah, it would be satisfying in some way, shape, or form, but that doesn't mean that it's the right answer. And as for the people that have lost people in the people in Ishgard that have lost friends and family, maybe they would see it differently if they heard the story that we just heard. Maybe they could find common ground.
They would. But unfortunately, right now, a giant ass worm ready to burn the city down with all those people. All those people who can't fight back. You've got to do something about it. As Trace Parker said, Hug's gonna listen.
We'll bring him to the discussion table, even if we have to force him there.
Level 54, the Worm's Lair. Alphino is considering your party's next course of action.
Turn off auto advance.
Eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
Oyster.
Yes, did you...
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in
Okay, I think we're synced up again.
And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with 2 Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
Hey, Dragoon reference.
He's talking about us, not
Such
him.
Speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
So I almost wish that we hadn't talked to the Pope and gotten that one omniscient third-person perspective scene.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
We have a little bit of time.
I'm not gonna lie, so I didn't actually watch this scene. I sort of was half paying attention when Lila and Tag were going through this. I thought that Hraesvelgr ripped her apart. Like, not physically, but like ripped her apart for trying to be like, I'm Shiva Reborn. That was really tame.
It's a little tamer than I remember it too, but I'm going to stand by what I said during Lila and Tag's playthrough of this. She basically got told Santa Claus doesn't exist.
I actually think phrasing it that way makes it worse. Honestly. I think that I understand what you're trying to say, but I think saying it that way actually lessens the impact of what happened here.
You're not wrong. It does kind of like minimize it, but like I'm watching this with like the foreknowledge of what is it going on, right? And I'm thinking, oh God, he's talking to Hraesvelgr like this, and he's like, yeah, no, this is that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like she's saying Santa Claus came to visit us. I saw him kissing Mother under the mistletoe last night. And Hraesvelgr being like, stupid idiot child. And like you take that, and then you remember that she literally had most of her motivation tied up in, I am the special. Shiva has chosen me, and it is my duty to be the Messiah and bring peace between the two people I care about.
I would feel better about that conversation if more of it had been like the initial admonishment of don't speak her name. If he had responded to her more in that level of anger and frustration, I think I would understand how off-put she is. But I don't feel like they really sold it.
It hit me a lot harder the first time, I thought. And also, like, so that cutscene specifically, because Hraesvelgr is speaking in the Draconian tongue, but his dialogue is being translated to English through text box. That was a really hard cutscene for my wife to watch. Like, she was actually having audio trouble with her brain because of it. And you know, because I was playing with our friend group, we were watching the cutscenes together. We weren't like, you know, doing the thing that we're doing with like picture in picture, but we were watching it together. And when she was expressing like distress at what that scene was doing to her, that was when I started reading the cutscene boxes for her.
Aww.
And that was when he and I started reading text boxes with each other, like what you and I are doing together now. And that was kind of the that was the start of it. It was the start of me and my wife falling in love with each other.
Aww.
Or at least, you know, the earliest that I can remember.
I feel like this somewhat defeats the point of the conversation we just had with Hraesvelgr, but okay, dragons.
No. We got Nidhogg dragons are attacking us.
No, I know, but like the point that Alphano made of gods, how many dragons have we killed?
Well, see,
if dragons are people, oh god.
That's part of the tragedy, though, is that, you know, just because it's not the solution doesn't mean you don't defend yourself when you're under.
I mean, so at the end of this is a proxy war between. Okay, so this is what I mean. I think it actually maybe was not a great idea to have shown us the cuts, or have had Thornton call us to his chambers to talk with him, and shown us that cutscene when we were leaving Ishgard of him talking to one of the knights, and very obviously, you know, Knights of the Round shenanigans. Because at this point, it's very easy from a not omniscient player perspective to understand that this is a proxy war being waged between Thornton, the Pope, and Nidhogg, which most of the dragons don't really have. Most of the dragons and the Ishgardians don't really have a stake in beyond an immediate threat to their lives, which is only that way because of the conflict, the proxy war being fought between these two.
See, I don't think it's even that personal. I don't think that this is anything more than just people fighting, not for any reason beyond this is what we have always done and this is what we are going to continue, because this isn't even personal.
I think it's gotten to that point.
Yeah, they're just fighting because that's the thing they do. They have been told we are the blue team. We do not like the red team. Red team sucks. Those fucking bastards. You know.
But that's what I'm trying to say, is neither side really has a stake in the ongoing conflict. From doing the yellows in with the dragons at Ars Troya, whatever it is. Ars Trine. As Trine. Most of them are fearful of humans, but beyond actual reprisal against humans who have wronged them, don't really care, or are more focused on the well-being of their kin than they are anything else.
But the Ishgardians,
and we've seen a lot of that with Ishgard as well. You know,
it's almost
the mechanist.
It's almost like war is a tool to perpetuate those in power.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is like, clearly we have the solution to this conundrum, which is church is bad, go blow it up, and dragon is not willing to listen, go beat him until he's willing to listen to you talk. Which, if my understanding of how the rest of this is going to go is functionally what it is, we need to deal with Nidhogg, because Nidhogg isn't willing to listen to reason. I don't know if we're just going to kill Nidhogg outright, if we're going to beat him down enough to make him listen to us, and then we're going to go fight Thornton for whatever reason they decide that is, and then stuff will be on a path to be getting better. It's not going to fix all of the problems overnight, but
Ron? What do you do? The people who want to hurt you don't care about what you do. They're just continuing intent on it.
But that's what I'm saying, is I know that you're doing a comparison to real life right now, and I don't have an adequate solution to that one. But at least in the terms of here, this is... I don't think the people of Ishgard or the dragons have a strong opinion on it, one way or the other. I think they need to be put in a position where they're given the option to think about it. There's one more dragon. Here. One spawn behind us. Go.
But here's the thing, Fawn. Dragons of a brood cannot go against their progenitor. They're almost like vampires that way.
Yeah.
So like all of Nidhogg's brood, they are the ones who are currently fighting in this war, and they will not relent as long as Nidhogg dominates their will.
Well, and that's why I'm saying the first thing that we need to do is force Nidhogg to listen to us. I still don't think that killing him is outright the first course of action here. I think forcing him to stop through our power is the first one, and then offering the olive branch is the proper course of action. That's the course of action I want to take. Make him stop, make him listen, talk it out.
When you're actually, there used to be an Aether Current.
Yes, there did used to be an Aether Current over here.
Oh, hey, there's the Aether Current quest over here.
Yeah. I think that might have been what they did. They might have not actually moved them. They might have just shuffled around where the quests are and where the physical ones are.
But, like... I don't know, this is a question that I've been asking myself for quite a bit. Because how can you believe in reformative justice and still, like, put yourself in a position where you do these things where topple tyrants and stuff like that, and you do so through violence? And the truth of the matter is, sometimes people just don't give you the option because they refuse. That olive branch has to be a two-way street, and if they refuse that, they don't give us a lot of choice.
But that's what I'm saying. You still need to offer it. You can topple the tyrant and then give the people that followed them the chance for education, the chance for forgiveness, and of two-way forgiveness, of betterment, of learning, of growing. And that does have to be a two-way street. That has to be something that you're willing to offer and they're willing to accept and actually act on. And sometimes they're not. And sometimes it is something that you just have a battle that you just keep having to keep fighting. And it's not good. It doesn't feel good. It's not, I think, the way that anybody would want it to be if they were put in that situation. But like you said, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You need to
guard my body
be willing to try and move beyond it.
Hey, guard my body real quick. I gotta go grab the charge cord.
Grab your body.
Protect my body.
Okay.
Guard
There's nothing up here that's going to do it, but sure.
Guard it.
I've been told to guard. I am removing enemies from around. Even if they are not a threat. God, that does so much more damage. It's so silly.
Alright, got the cord, just gotta plug. So, like, there are two stories that I think about a lot in regards to what that ultimate Court of Justice versus just violence for the sake of gratuity and attempt to claim that was one of which is Mad Max Furiosa. Absolutely beautiful movie because it is just so exemplary of how empty the vengeance is. Like, what it can look like in a way that actually while still taking hold of said vengeance, because the people that we're talking about aren't like the ones that can still be reasoned with. They are the ones who have proven over and over again that they will throw every chance they get away. I highly recommend it, especially if you've seen the other newish Mad Max movie that was by the same director, because this is more Mad Max Furiosa is not actually about Max. It's about Predator Furiosa, the semi truck driver, and her odyssey, and it picks off like it leads right into the movie itself, which is very nice and adds some really nice context. And then I also think about Monkey Man, which is I believe it's an Indian film. Might be. I believe it's an Indian film. About a man who also goes through the path of vengeance, but he is able to exact that vengeance and murder the person who has done him wrong. And it is a very powerful and very righteous. Just there's so much into it that I want to think about and discuss more at some point. But suffice it to say, what you're saying now about giving people those chances to be better, I think you're really going to enjoy the Sorrows of Werlit storyline that we get access to once.
Yeah, to maybe rephrase what I'm trying to say a little bit better, because I want it to be understood well. My entire point is, don't take shit from those that don't want to, that wish you harm, but don't burn the rest of the world down around them if given the option not to. Don't let vengeance consume everything about you. You need to understand who your adversary is and who has the chance to be not your adversary. That's always my thought and my view, and it's been something I've struggled with for a long time with the way that the real world has been going, of knowing where the problem is and not wanting to burn down everything around it to get to it.
You know who else I think of? I think of Themora from Gargoyles.
Yeah.
That
Gargoyles was the show ahead of its time.
It was so fucking good, and like the one that specifically goes over Demona's story and how she just keeps perpetuating her own suffering through acts of petty vengeance. Like I think that's kind of closer to the idea that you're trying to talk against here, is the idea of like petty vengeance, i.e.
Yeah.
I was hurt by a human, so I'm going to harm all humans for the sin of this one human over here.
That is exactly the point that I'm trying to make here between the Pope and Hraesvelgar, and more specifically what Hraesvelgar is doing. Hraesvelgar was wronged by a group of humans and wants to hold all humans accountable for it. And I feel like his vengeance is meaningful, but doing that is excessive.
It is absolutely excessive. But that's why we're going to go try and put him down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Most people would be willing to listen to bless you, Godzilla.
I sneeze.
Most people would take empathy in his story if told, and would reconsider, I think, given the option.
And hold on. Give us a chance to reason.
I am off. I've turned it off.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
That is a literal gravity storm.
Yeah, I think FromSoft might have really liked this area.
1, 2, 3, yes. 3, 2, 1, click.
'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Istinian, it would be so frustrating if your horn could not clip
A
through your
similar
spear.
barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
That smile.
That doofy smile.
Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Right, the good old days. Back when we only had to fight one dragon. One very sleepy dragon in an ice castle.
Yeah, that one dragon that's actually still a lot more threatening than most of the fodder dragons that we're fighting now, even though they're the same like model. If only our remaining recourse is to violence, then we should seek out the swiftest path to victory. With every moment we hesitate, Ishgard's protests grow bleaker. Prospects grow bleaker. Blah 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 blah. Grow bleaker.
Level 54. New wins, old friends. Estinian would have you enlist the aid of Sid Garland and his airship.
A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defense might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray, consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Riennet's Form. From what I gleaned from the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. That is in Ishgard proper, correct?
Nope, Northern Thanon. Wait, nope, hold on. What?
What?
Okay.
No, it's the Foundation.
Okay, yeah, it's Foundation. I clicked on the side, and it had my leave quest there.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, because you have them all set up for your next level of books.
Yeah, my next level of book.
You know, if I hadn't been doing my book basically back to back to back, that is a really smart way to do it.
Fortunately, there are guides that tell you exactly what leaves you can just, like, snatch them ahead of time.
Yeah, because they're all the fates and leaves you need are set. When last we saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or perhaps even the Skysteel manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Amaric would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guarantee he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it! Count Edmont's younger son prides himself on knowing all the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Emulain is about.
Before we do that, let's stop by the Forgotten Knight to check out Tataru's new outfit.
Yeah. Did you look up when they all change?
No. I'm just kind of assuming. Hoping.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it'd be weird if this wasn't enough of a amount of time. To be fair, canonically, we are back in Ishgard. But, nope. Same outfit. Also, this hat is stupidly... Oh, no, this is not the hat that I'm thinking of. It's close. There are hats that are just stupidly big on everyone, when I feel like they should just be stupidly big on Lalafels.
Let's see. Ooh, I have enough to get the scroll. Ooh, and Ishgardian. Or Ishgardian Barding.
Oh, wow. You've been getting more seals than I have. Well, okay, not too many more. I'm only 47 away from getting the Barding.
I'll get the scroll.
I'm gonna save for the minions.
Oh, and while we're here, I can drop off all this extra stuff. I just gotta find a retainer. Oh, if we head down here...
Well, if you go into the inn...
I mean, yeah, but we gotta go to, gotta go to the manor anyway.
I mean, there is not a closer retainer pedestal than where we are now.
Maybe I want to take the scenic route, huh? What about that?
I mean, I feel like walking all the way over to the shops is a weird scenic route.
Not that weird.
It feels like kind of out of the way. I feel like you have to walk by where we're trying to go to get there, to then walk back.
Maybe I don't have a good layout of Ishgard then.
Very possibly.
Maybe I'm actually just a bimbo.
I don't think we're supposed to say that on Twitch.
Yeah, well, what's Twitch gonna do? Demonetize me?
Possibly.
Oh no, the one subby that I got this past month. Dropping. So many random materials that you just killing all the random ass mobs that you need.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly just started selling a lot of it at that point because it wasn't really worth keeping around for crafting, and it wasn't really worth trying to sell on the market board, unless it was specific things.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, cloth is always worth selling on the market board. Meat is not really. Botanist stuff once in a while is good. Kind of depends on the specific material.
Knights and Daves!
But like metal's usually pretty good, especially if you process it into its next steps, like plates and stuff. Excuse me. And cloth and string is usually pretty good. They'll sell quickly even if they don't sell for a big amount.
Yeah. I think people would want to buy just like the raw materials and make the other steps themselves, but I guess whatever it takes to save us a few steps.
Yeah, you would, but no, a lot of people really don't want to work with the ores and other stuff. They'd rather, and I'm guilty of it too. Honestly, sometimes it's way too much of a pain in the ass to make like down or fleece into string because of the other components of making it.
Damn, someday these guys are gonna play triple triad with us.
They already can? I've gotten his cards.
Really?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he have an icon over his head then?
Or... Oh, no. No, this one I haven't yet. Sorry, all the other ones I have.
Right, Alpha, no. Got.
I talked to Emmeline. I didn't even see Alphino. He's so short.
So short he disappears in the open area?
Yeah. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust... In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, the name... Oh, you actually... I was reading Alphino, but I went with the Emmanuelane voice without even realizing it. The taverns are full of talk of the name of silver-haired genius. Has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing. I'd wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, we must find Sid and trouble him with his expert opinion. Or trouble him for his expert opinion. I'm fairly sure he's not troubled by his expert opinion.
As much as we are.
Very much, Themora.
Alright, Fron? Shall we skibbity a bibbity?
I would say we could just walk there.
Oh, now you want to walk?
Yes. It's gotta be part of the bit, hero.
You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down.
Oh, hey, look, some nerds.
Hey, Biggs.
If this guard comes under attack, we'll have to get out of the city pretty sharpish. Don't much like the idea of leaving a job half-finished, though.
What's that? There are dragons coming. Oh, sorry, can't talk now. I have to finish this job and get out of here.
I'm gonna turn off auto advance.
Themora, Fron, and Alphino too. I'll fire you both. Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Can I offer you a ride on an airship at this trying time?
Yes. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor.
Wop 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 wop.
Oh my god, I appreciate that, actually.
Another wind barrier? And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go. But as you would not fare well against dragons. He's agile for a ship her size. Not that agile. The girl's got a ass the size of Pluto. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them.
But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know how much longer...
All right. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need something smaller, sleeker, younger, newer. We need
Sid,
a smaller boat.
Stop being problematic.
Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, manufactory's not far.
If by the manufacturer's not far, you mean we're walking all the way across Ishgard and down a level? I'm gonna laugh. Oh my god, they totally do. They totally mean walk to the ironworks. Or the steel works.
Sky Steel.
Yeah. Not far. Literally all the way across Ishgard. Like, almost as far away from that singular point as you could be. God dang it, Sid.
Alpha no.
Ah, yes, the Sky Steel Manufactory. As I recall, this workshop is primarily devoted to the construction of dragon-slaying weapons. And guns! Apparently guns!
Wedge, they all want to build bigger, but we know where the future is headed. It's small! Things are going to get much, much smaller! The age of the microman is going to be upon us! Soon, you'll have computers that you can fit in your pockets!
I already have one of those, Wedge.
Yeah, we're based off the Allegan technology. You all know those tombstones. These Guardians have granted us the use of a small corner of their workshop, all part of the agreement. I think you'll see we've made the most of the space.
A little project just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
And I'm so happy I wore bright yellow. A good contrast to the leaking eeriness.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
1, 2, 3, yes. 3, 2, 1, click. Hey, Fron. A personal airship.
Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Yes, the tiny Bronco was the one that crashed in.
My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
What was that
They've
response?
adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
Yeah, that tracks. That sounds like what Sid would say.
One-seater.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Never.
I mean, I wouldn't have even noticed the pun if you hadn't pointed it out.
Carrow.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Oh yeah, that plot point.
Oh, time to get yo-yoed back.
Is it bad that I feel like this could have been left for patch content stuff or like post MSQ stuff?
Nah, we're all thinking it.
Slice through those wings.
I mean, I guess it's fine because they're saying, oh, we have to work on it to make sure it works. Blah, 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 blah. But like, I feel like we could have dealt with all the Ishgard stuff and then gone back and resolved all the AR stuff we left.
You're not wrong. this is one of the criticisms of Heavensward. The fact that, you know, we're resolving the Sultana plot here means that it's kind of, it provides a little bit of an unnecessary push and pull.
Yeah, like, I don't know if they really were given a better option, because obviously I can't see into the universe where it was left for, like, post-Ishgard MSQ stuff, but I don't know. I'm as intrigued as you are. Shall we hear the news, what Tataru has brought us?
Level 54, a general summons. Tataru has news for you from Old Oth. General Raban says that they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. I suppose
okay,
Alphino
we'll see
can
when
go
we get
over.
back, Alphino. Come, you two. Pressing through Ishgard's plight may be. Our presence here will not serve to hasten the Manicotta's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it may take some time to prepare.
As you wish, Master Alphino.
To the Waking Sands, warriors of light, 'tis past time Ul'dah was delivered from this darkness.
Ron,
Themora.
what?
He didn't say the thing. Thank God he didn't say the thing.
Say what thing?
Exactly. That's the wrong button.
Pray return to the Waking Sands?
Sorry. Horizon.
On a related note, I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time tonight.
I don't really do horror movies. I was trying to get Keese to go to a horror movie with me, but she never really, like, responded to that question. Which is weird, because she does like horror movies.
My wife also likes horror movies. And, like, I've seen enough, I've seen enough videos about horror movies that I'm actually kind of intrigued by some of the classics. Like, I want to watch the... Oh, what was the one with the needles in the heads? It's like,
Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser. I want to see Hellraiser. I want to see the original Friday the 13th. I want to see... I'm going to watch... Of course, I'm going to watch Nightmare. Something like The Grudge or The Ring might take a while for me to work my way up to there, but, like...
Well, those are two different movies, even though they're the same movie.
Yeah. So, like, fun fact, I went to see The Grudge in theaters when it was originally coming out. Or I guess when it originally released. And, hold on, is this going to be voiced?
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
It is.
No thanks are necessary, General.
Oh,
I
out of sync.
trust your recuperation continues apace.
Ah.
Right here. Nope, never mind. I need to go one more.
I cannot complain.
I'm
Thanks
ahead.
to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Damn it, Frons, stop.
I gather you have made progress in the search for her grace.
That's off.
Okay, this next one.
Some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
1, 2, 3, yes. 3, 2, 1, click.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source.
It is really funny, because Pippin does just look like Lalfell Rablon.
There, I learned that
I could go for some Papa Shan's pizza.
Curious substance designed to sustain
They have
patients.
No, I'm waiting for the Domino's to open back up where I live.
Invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
Honestly, I know we're going for the Papa John
A
joke.
death-like
I
slumber.
really don't
This
like Papa
cannot
John's
be a
pizza.
coincidence.
I think it's okay.
It lay
I think
some
they
way to
skimp
Dulala's
on
claims, I.
ingredients.
Her grace is likely somewhere within the palace. A bed
Maybe
I think
Depend-
for flavor it's perfectly fine, but you don't get what you pay
Before
for.
making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however,
I'm paying for stuffed
it
crust.
seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance
Yeah.
was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the
It's
one
torpor.
most like to have
Yuri.
administered it.
Lizard.
The lady in
She's a
waiting,
second English
Mariel.
language character. She's
We sent for you a
English
simple
second
round of her
language person.
location.
Stop
All
that.
that remains is to
Don't tease her.
apprehend the woman.
Lizard.
Ron, that's rude.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Ooh, the Silver Bazaar.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
Exorcist and Exorcist 3. I have seen The Exorcist.
We must be prepared for the worst, and...
I actually really like that.
Exorcist is that horror movie that I, like, forget that exists. I feel like it's been usurped in my brain by, The Conjuring.
Lend me yours?
Or, not The Conjuring,
Then I pity the
well, I guess partly The Conjuring. The found footage series.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
And for Ulda!
Yeah, like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but, like, I feel like it's taken up the space that The Exorcist used to take up in my brain.
Blair Witch Project was also a really good one.
Blair Witch Project is a good movie independent of being a horror movie. Blair Witch Project is an amazing movie because of the ad campaign and the advertisement for it, and how they played into the fact that it was a found footage movie.
Did you know that despite making the movie, the original cast / crew, like all 4 or 5 of them, I still have not seen like any significant portion of that movie made?
No, I was not aware of that.
Copyright did not.
Also, why are you not at full health?
I'm at full health.
Not on my screen. You're missing a little pip of health on my screen.
That's weird. That's weird. Let's talk to Alpha now.
If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana into death-like sleep rather than slay her, then one would surely also know of a means to rouse her from that said state. There must be an antidote to this poison. Lizard.
Our target is Muriel, the Sultana's former lady in waiting. And it will be you next if you keep calling me Lizard. I thought.
Lizard.
Yep, that's it. Taking you out back. Putting you to the farm upstate.
We'll see who has the better ninja skills.
It'll be her. We are looking for Muriel, the Sultana's former lady in waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident, quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. Just we begin by questioning the market's residents, confirm that Muriel is still in hiding there. Ron, we get to go back to the Silver Bazaar. I know what that is now.
I know. They keep trying to make it really important, and even the quest line there doesn't make it feel really important.
I ain't felt important to the people that are living there.
It kind of, but it I don't know. It was one of those... also, fun fact, we don't need to fly all the way there. We can fly down to the little settlement in the Footfalls and take a boat there.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like it mattered to them, but without having more touch point on it, we haven't really gotten a idea whether the ideas they had to try and improve it and get it back up to how it used to be have really panned out. That's my thought on it.
Yeah, but at least you have to go there for the pieces to decent the Zodiac pieces.
Yeah, good luck finding that out without having to look it up. This is a kid. Meliel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance.
Aha!
Oh, that is not a... I thought that was a player with the pumpkin head on as a Lalafell, but no, that's just a Lalafell with red hair. They're pumpkin colored, what can I say?
Oh my god. Oh my god! She remembers us!
Yeah.
Greetings!
Also, she
Frons,
reminds
Themora.
me of...
What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurers? Looking for Mara, you say? You're hoping to lure her back to Ulda. You may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life.
So, I don't know why, but she gives me impressions that she's based on Prish from Final Fantasy XI.
But we get to actually meet Prish.
I know. I suppose it's too much to ask that we stumble upon her buying fruit in the market square.
Oh hey, there's that other potato.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what are you still doing here? Oh, never mind. This is a different potato.
Yeah, this is the potato we talked about last time.
Let us gather all the players together. This has gone on long enough.
Papashan.
Easy now, General. You don't want her bolting down some other hole.
Papashan does look like he should be selling 11 herbs and spices.
He does. God damn it, where is she? I'll tear this place apart if I must.
Oh, there's Yugiri.
And Elfina.
Yeah.
I have met the Sultana's handmaid on numerous occasions, but I cannot for the life of me bring her features to mind. That's the idea.
Ataka is Miriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. That's the exact same dialogue as before.
Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the end. Yes, you're right, it is the same dialogue as before. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this.
That was the asshole that we had to...
Didn't we chase you off? Didn't we tell you not to come back? Come back around these parts? We beat you?
Alright, Fron, we're gonna break this in SWAT style. 3, 2, 1, go! Freeze, you're under arrest! Fron, lock the doorway. You're so big that she won't be able to get out.
I mean, I could probably just grab her as well. Discontent lizard.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Already going.
Well, we're still not synced up.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Ron, door. Never mind, General's got it.
General Alden.
Is a tall Highlander.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Oh god, what did they do to your voice?
Made it appropriate.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
Omega.
When he
Please
learned
don't say
of
it like that.
Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told.
So do you have like a weird split between the middle of his mustache on both sides on your screen?
Yeah.
A new,
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused
A lot of
uproar,
artifacting.
of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Meriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Great. He always acts in what is going to get him the most profit and what is in the best
General, that
for
your
what
dear
he thinks is the
friend
best for Ulda.
Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
You're half right.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
It's about perpetuating the system. It's not about the good of the nation.
You conniving little
Well, like you said, didn't want to destabilize the government.
Before their first recruited sworn to serve.
Because there's no guarantee that he would be able to come out on top.
But of course,
Fair.
when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Illbird was mine.
Handing out loose scrambled eggs to trick-or-treaters.
Be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine.
Apparently somebody around my hometown was handing out painted rocks, and people were like, that's lame, and I was like, that sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, I would take a painted rock. You know how much time it takes to paint a rock?
I secured his services with a promise to support his.
Somebody was comparing it to like the people that hand out toothbrushes. I was like, no, that actually sounds like a really cool gift.
But prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
You can play Warhammer with them.
Guy next door's handing out sandwich bags full of Sprite. Yeah.
No!
Able to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to?
See, there's no reason for him to do this except to rub salt on the wound.
Lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
And also, like, you know, maybe to redirect his anger a little bit.
Birds entertaining little outbursts.
Yeah, I feel like Lorito's just a neurodivergent idiot here. Like,
nope.
He gains nothing from being an asshole. I feel like he's just doing it by accident.
No, he gets the joy of the look of torment. The cruelty is the point.
Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive.
God, why'd you say it like that?
One corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger? Hmm?
You sniveling little...
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Not really.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial?
Yeah, but he was actually guilty of high treason.
Loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Unfortunately, you can't just go around executing, no matter how good it makes you feel, or how much they deserve it. As we were just talking about not less than half an hour ago.
I was gonna say, I don't know, I feel like you suggested that as a solution.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture.
Isn't it funny how nuance and context changes the conversation?
True.
You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
So has she just had like an IV drip this entire time?
Theoretically. But I
Conjurer
don't think
been going in there and hitting her with white magic so she doesn't, you know, shrivel up like a prune.
What about the catheter?
Well, I assume if we were like using conjuration magic to keep her healthy, she's not eating anything.
But you saved the Sultana's
Your
life.
body still produces waste, though.
You have my
Yeah, but you know it's proportionate to what your intake is.
Necessarily.
If ain't nothing coming in, a lot less is going to be going out, Hero.
But also,
That's just
if
math.
white magic could feed people, then why aren't we doing this on the masses? Why are there people starving?
Again, well, I mean, Gridania has a stranglehold on the
Frons.
conjurers.
Frons.
Reinstated as General of
Why
the
would we need to
Immortal
eat food for
Flames.
buffs if we can
The
just white
citizens
magic
of
our way to being
Ul'dah
full
shall
and
once more be
like,
united
satisfied.
under Nanamo
Because the buff wears off when we switch soul gems.
Why is cooking its own job?
A new age of prosperity.
I mean, you can still eat for pleasure.
Man, I can't wait till we get Shadowbringers. Alas, the world is a messy, messy.
Why is she walking with her? Why do we need her anymore?
Well, because they need her to corroborate the story.
You know, fair.
The
That
witness.
makes sense.
She's a witness. Me casually clicking on Frons to see what other dialogue he has.
Ow. God dang it, I just bit my tongue.
I wonder if he said that again. No?
No, my dialogue updates more often.
You had killed the one you served. Ah, pray excuse my mutterings. I was reminded of a line from an old poem.
By the 12. I feared Lord Lotharito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana.
Level 54. Awakening in Ul'dah. Alphinaud would see this dark chapter in Ul'dah's history brought to a close.
Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us.
I also imagine we're not going to be hunted down like dogs anymore.
Well, we already weren't being.
Shh. The immersion.
Honestly, the only people who were really hunting us were the Crystal Braves, question mark?
Probably the brass blades.
Yeah, it probably the brass blades more than the Crystal Braves, honestly. Because we explicitly know that Gridania and Limsa were both like, yeah, no, we just told everybody that was bullshit. The Immortal Flames knew that it was bullshit.
They didn't have to do that. They suppressed the information.
Well, everybody suppressed the information from the public, but the Brass Blades also, or the Immortal Flames also knew it was... all three of the Grand Companies knew it was bullshit, and suppressed the public from finding out about it. That is at least explicitly what you're told in by the Maelstrom, and I imagine it's the same for the other two, because we also know that the information was suppressed in Ul'dah.
Oh my god, Frons. We've been gone for so long that it's already Halloween in Ul'dah.
I know. I mean, I was here earlier today.
What are you doing here?
Becoming a Pictomancer.
Frons, you don't have Pictomancer unlocked. I can look at your thing.
I have a paintbrush as my weapon. I got Pictomancer to level 60 today and completed all of its level 60 quests. It doesn't matter that those were called Black Mage. I'm saying it's Pictomancer.
It starts at level 80!
Exactly, I finished the level 60 quest today.
I hope Lord Lotharidge's potion is as effective as he claims.
It would appear that the Syndicate has moved swiftly to clear our names. Bartholomew, for one, does not seem remotely surprised by our presence here.
Fucking paladin. Where the fuck were you?
General Ralbon mentioned you would be coming. Please this way, if you will.
Apparently all the paladins were out in Kurthus.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the heck was going on with that storyline from the cutscenes you or from the screenshots you posted.
You'll see. That is actually a really uncomfortable.
Matters the pillows.
What were they gonna do if one of those plushies like fell on her face and suffocated her?
I put them on stable ground. I mean, I assume they have weighted bottoms.
They're plushies, Frons. Not paperweight.
Yes. Have you never come across a weighted plushie?
No.
I mourn for you.
All the plushies in our net are non-weighted.
I mourn for you.
He's so sleepy.
You know, if it was a sleeping potion, why did she writhe in agony when it was taking effect?
She's just dramatic. She's never gone to bed at bedtime.
I was having the longest
I buy that.
dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins
Calban,
in Thunderland,
where's your arm?
and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they've put one of those hats on anybody that's actually likable.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
I am amazed you let her out of your sight.
Well, now we can finally call this portion
I believe
closed.
Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens.
I'm not gonna lie, that would have been the best situation for just sword to come through Rubon's chest.
I shall walk it with her.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but God, that was what my brain saw happening.
Be unsettled in our wake.
Just, you know, it's Halloween. It wouldn't be out of place for a chest burster to pop out. I have seen Alien, by the way. Also a very good movie.
I mean, the only horror movies I tell people they should watch, just to understand the appreciation for good movies, are Blair Witch, Alien, and the color version of The Thing.
Opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
See what I mean? See what I mean? He's only ever thinking about perpetuating the system to maintain his own power and authority and wealth.
My lord?
They always talk about the free market. Because the free market is where they dominate.
Call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans
Correct, that is how you say that name.
work on another such vessel.
That's not how you say Garleans, though.
How close are they to
completing
completing
this
this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji.
Did he say ladies for you?
Our great nation
My lords
to
and
repel
ladies.
the Empire once more.
He didn't say ladies for me.
He didn't?
No.
Huh.
There's only one woman in the room on my end.
Huh.
I know, I'm kind of surprised they recorded 2 voice lines for that, too.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
Would you say you must needs?
No, I feel like they only say that when it's not serious.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our orders.
Alf, no, I don't think you have say in that anymore.
All sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes. though I think it unlikely. Ah, my
I want to punt to
all-conquering
Lalafell.
crystal braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Nod.
The
Character
role of
growth
Crystal
nod.
Brave Commander suited me ill. And
Oh,
I
we
shall
gotta
play
go.
it
We
no
gotta go
longer.
get soup. Take out soup
Henceforth,
before
I
we
shall be no
we
more
fight.
or less than Alfina, proud member of the Scions.
We'll see.
Nidhogg, right?
We'll see.
I want to go get soup before Nidhogg. Can we go get? Can we go get soup before Nidhogg? I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains, there's no man alive in whom I would rather confide, and woman. Were it not for your shining examples, I might never have emerged from beneath the pale of their despair.
Meanwhile, in chat, Frons saying, "Wah!"
Yeah.
Level 54! A brave resolution. Alphino would know how things stand at the Rising Stones.
Murder! Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion.
I am assured that Her Grace will make a full recovery.
Aye, and Ul'dah too, shall flourish once more. General Raubon and his colleagues have made matters well in hand, I believe.
Blizzard Dog.
Lady Yaguri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones?
Ah, yes. Of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Ravenous Toll when they learned of Captain Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino.
Any of them were loyal to him still at the end? To me.
At least we don't know what happened to that conjurer.
I assume they're dead.
You assume
They had no
everyone's
issues.
dead.
They had no issues killing anybody else. To me, I see. I'm grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oath. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, you two? You were at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting that you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. As always, Alphino. You may not appreciate us as much, but I appreciate you.
He appreciates his manservant.
I know what I said.
By the way, I realized this when I was going through the Black Mage quest. I'm wearing the same outfit as the healer that shows up.
As a black mage?
No, the heal. No, right,
the
what I'm wearing right now.
The one you're wearing right now, really? Is
Yes. Yep, this is the same one that cat conjurer was wearing.
No, it's hard to tell because you're yellow.
Exactly. But like, yeah, it's the Vanya silk.
Yeah, yours is still binding coils.
Riol's okay, and so is the conjurer.
Well, I was pretty sure Riol was okay.
Commander,
Oh.
you're alive.
My whole arm just clipped through all of Alphino.
Yeah, I told you you're a ghost.
Ah, Frons too. I knew you'd scare through. You too, Themora. My splendid crystal braves. I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah! You'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye? But we was fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates?
Aye!
Hey. You humble me. I'm truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It's with the most profound regret that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you had in mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, see, and we're all arranged. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves...
The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you.
Commander? Alpha now? Our minds are made up, so you might as well just get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say.
Aw, it's okay. Bye, Alpha. Your birthday.
You can do it, Alpha now.
It's your disbanding party, and you can cry if you want to.
A pat on the back would have been nice there. Oh, wow, we haven't even picked up, like, the screens and stuff in here yet, or the chairs?
I mean, damn, everything's been toppled over. Go talk to, Femi. The more Fast Rider, Frons Swazzlebutt. I joined the Crystal Braves in hopes of following in your footsteps, and I do not regret the decision. Not even for a moment.
I'm not changing my name, damn it.
Don't worry.
If we scrutinize the Scion's records, they should provide us with likely locations to which the missing Archons might have fled. Put your mind at ease. It is for work just such as this that we have been trained.
Alianne? We'll find the missing Scions, I promise you. Between us and the Immortal Flames, no stone in Eorzea will be left unturned.
I don't know if you, but during the goddamn feast, Felmine got ambushed by some third unit curse over in Limsa. I'm told she danced freer than Noose, though. Ain't heard nothing since, but my guess is she's laying low somewhere in the port.
Felmine! Gotta go see.
She was on the boat during summer.
I feel blessed to have witnessed such a display of camaraderie. Higuri's back! We must repair this damage if our minds are to find focus. Where to begin?
Hermicus. First things first, we need to put the Rising Stones in order. We cannot have the Archons return to find their headquarters such a shambles.
Ozin's over here.
I sent Shinobi to spy upon the Brass Blades, and it would seem that Ida and Papalimo's resistance accounted for a sizable number of the company's soldiers. All we know for certain, however, is that our friends' corpses were not found amongst the bodies they left behind.
Yeah, we might have been...
They didn't die on screen, they ain't gone.
So, like, we might have been framed, but, like, we are responsible for a lot of deaths now.
Yeah, but self-defense. Anybody in the Solar?
I thought about it. No, not yet. Not until Heavensward. Post Heavensward.
Nope. Doesn't even smell like Minfilia anymore.
Wait, how do you know what she smelled like?
We were around her all the time, Themora.
Yeah, but you didn't have your nose all up in her locks.
She wore a lot of perfume.
She?
See, even Alphino's given the sniffies. Pray, excuse me. I had thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhaps I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty. But as Thalic is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it.
Level 55. Ready to fly. Alphino has managed to attend to at the Rising Stones.
I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm. Specifically, Urianger and the Waking Sands and Tataru and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland to the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able.
Alright. Brave, return back to the Foundation. After we leave so we can hop a ride.
You know, I could have just teleported.
Could have, but you're a friend.
And I ain't even using the... are you... There you are. What? What?
What?
It just said one or more allies is not able to teleport. You must have still been loading.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Several, even.
Some other folks might be. Man, I am bigger and stronger too. Maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, this skyship is gonna fly. Gonna see it's all destiny. You talk the shit and 3.
We've been working on a second vessel while we perfected the prototype. Don't worry, they'll both be able to handle the winds you're expecting.
Oh, sleepy. What? I'm awake.
Are you, though? You need to wake up, Wedge.
Themora!
You need to wake up.
Frons! How in the 7 hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have at this very moment completed the Manukata's first successful test flight. And let me tell you, she's a sleek little thing.
Sid, stop being problematic.
A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to Batant Manor. A dragoon by the name of Astinian was looking for you. I had absolutely no interest in airships. Not that I'm judging by the company you keep.
Sid, do you think we have a... You know what? I don't think any of us want that question said out loud.
Nope. Look, Sid doesn't judge.
He just did. He actually just did.
He did, but then he walked it back.
Hi, Frumpy. You've fulfilled your obligation in Uldans, then? Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these mana cutters of Master Garland were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emmerich? I think we might keep him in the dark long, or I think we've kept him in the dark long enough.
We go in and then out, and then in and then out. We go forward and back, and the ones go forward.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get to that and how stupid the story is.
Yeah!
Wait, oh, that's right. We're not going up to the vault. We're going down to the knight's place and the thing and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Firmalbert.
Dinkelberg?
No, Firmalbert.
Dinkelberg.
Such a dumb. Handle soup.
Samric has been eager to speak with you. Pray, proceed.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Click.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Time's come, and
Pray
so
excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point.
We're only at halfway through the expansion.
Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never
Yeah,
would have
well,
attempted to
we
parlay
still
with
haven't found out the
dragons.
Pope's evil.
Though our negotiations yielded little,
I mean, we know the Pope's
our
evil, but
expedition
we
with
don't
Lady
know the
Isaac
Pope's evil.
taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Get used to it if you're going to be hanging around us.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions.
Why
Nidhogg's
didn't we
might
eat this
is
one?
legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source.
That's a question.
Victory will be hard won, even so.
Just like the
And I
question
shall
of
be
what the
glad
heck
indeed
happened
to
at the
have
end of the
warrior
Dragoon
of
story.
light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Nope.
Nope.
Limited edition.
Lord Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander.
Yeah, you're cramping our style, Amric.
What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Don't worry, Alphino. You'll get your turn.
Well, my friend, would seem I have
Go pick up
discouraged
some
the last of the
metalworking from Sid.
volunteers and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
Yeah, we too. Maybe
Again,
not
you-
you.
Yeah, you're not including yourself there, Estinian. You gotta stop doing that.
Oh well. So we'll leave Alphino with Captain America, and I guess we're gonna head out to finally deal with Nidhogg.
I've pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg.
We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice.
Level 55. Into the Eyrie. Estinian is eager to set forth for the Eyrie.
Aether current for where?
Logholm.
Okay. We've tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the Mana Cutters. Oh boy! 28 alien onions I put up for sale from the Gridania market sold for 399 gil.
Yay! Onions.
After fees.
Oh, actually, you know what? I could go for some crackers and some spread.
Yeah, how to know Heroes actually, you know, was originally American. Where? Oh, duh. I'm like, where are we going? Oh yeah, he literally told us Sky Steel Manufactory.
Wait, what's that about me being American?
Most of the rest of the world despises Cheese Whiz.
But it's so good on the hot dog and the Twinkie.
Jesus Christ, what?
What, you never heard of the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich?
No!
Okay, so like, you take a Twinkie, you turn it upside down, you take a plastic knife and you cut it just like a little vivisection open on it. You take your hot dog, preferably all beef, you put it into the slot, and then you top it with Cheese Whiz, and it's actually legit great.
I think I'm gonna be sick, Hero.
No, it's for real, it's good. I had one like last night.
I think I'm gonna be sick, Hero.
It's good shit, man.
Also, if you are screwing with me, I have 2 people that can confirm this.
No, it is. I am not. I am not messing with you. This is a beautiful thing. Weird Al made this. Babish did a video. I was like, huh, that's kind of weird, but I'll try it. I tried it, and I'm like, oh, so this is what carnival food is like.
Well, I can't trust the opinions of Weird Al Yankovic anymore. The moment is at hand, Warriors of Light. Stop talking about weird sandwiches.
I guarantee you won't find any loose rivets. We triple checked.
These little beauties are our pride and joy, and now they're yours. So, be careful with them, eh?
Themora, Frons, my old friends. The cutters are ready when you are. And oh boy, are they ready. We've made sure that the engines are nice and red for you. They're going in cold for you.
Sid, stop being problematic. Stick to the older airships, please. Hero?
What? They meet They meet industry standards. Oh, right.
Headset died.
Oh, right, Wedge. The final adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end.
Which means you could get where you need to go. I'll tell you, these beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cement drill through cottage cheese.
And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee.
You have our thanks. Come, Warriors of Light, the dread worm awaits.
So, like, are you gonna sit in Frons' lap, or what?
Yes. I shall cuddle the Estinian.
So pokey, though.
Yeah, but I'm tough. What do you think all the armor's for?
Protecting him from you?
What?
What? The Eyrie, now accessible. Time for a dungeon, Frons.
Oh god, why? Why here?
Because this is where the Mana Cutter is.
NPCs are Estinian, Temple Baronet, and Temple Chijurgen.
I'm sorry, what? Oh my god.
NPCs for it.
Yeah! I completely didn't even think about, like, what they were going to do for the other two, but no, they just, like, give us a couple of random nights.
Yeah, I'm going to be checking what the NPCs on any dungeon we unlock going forward, especially if it's an MSQ unlock.
Yeah. Alright. Go time. Don't forget to eat your egg!
I'll eat my egg when we spawn in.
I should eat it.
Why am I on say? Why am I not on party? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I don't think this mount changes size based on your character.
Nope, it does not. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Nidhogg. Hey, are you interested in peace?
Ah, that was me. Is it Nidhogg?
That's Nidhogg.
Why did he recoil in pain?
From the eye. Melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash!
Nah, flesh burns, doesn't melt.
Ron, I don't think negotiations are going well.
I told you, we gotta force him to the table first.
Welcome to
Is this one of those dungeons that forces cutscenes?
Alright. No, that's just the intro cutscene. Alright. Gotta get my game on. Get your game on. Come on.
Yeah, I love our
play your
ninjas.
cards right. Come on, get your game on.
You didn't look at our two friends'
I
portraits, did you?
Yeah, one of them was sweeping. Alright, Front. You got a friend in me.
I don't see regen on me yet. Oh, yes I do, never mind. Why is there tiny additional area? You do need to remember to use actual buffs. I haven't been participating in combat that's forced me to use those.
I am using all of my toolkit. Alright.
Ah, convenient lightning strike.
Yeah, convenient lightning strike.
What katana does the samurai have?
Can't tell.
I mean, you are the healer. You could just, slash follow me while I'm pulling.
No, never. Never during, like, a dungeon. During an alliance raid, maybe, but, like, never during the dungeon. Actually, what I should be doing is light speeding.
Yeah, I mean, God, that is a skill that I wish the other healers had.
They get some variation of that at higher levels.
Yeah, but not ARR levels.
Yeah.
Oh God, that is all the puddles.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, we're cool. We're chill.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think that you need the that skill that regens your MP as Dark Knight, at least at this level of content.
Yeah.
Like fights just maybe when it was current content, but like fights just don't last long enough. I have a Dokkan too, Ninja. Oh hey, that was Dragon's voice.
And that was a pain in the butt in the dookie. Oh, that was another dragon's voice, I guess.
I did not catch what that skill was called.
Let's see. Oh, we got ads.
We do have ads.
We have
a ad.
We have one ad and then like a tether tower?
It looks like it's broken, so I think it's just you walk away if you get tethered.
I haven't done this dungeon since the rework. Because this is one of those dungeons that got reworked, so that way there could be duty support.
I only tuned in for the like trial fight with Nidhogg at the end, and or no, Bismarck's the Sky Anchors, right?
Yeah, Bismarck's the Sky Anchors. That's. Oh, do I have to take it to? I think I have to take it to one of these towers. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna fucking. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, I was say boss died.
Take the lightning to the tower, and that's what breaks it apart.
Ooh, that is a cool ring.
That is a cool ring. Stop it with the paralysis.
Oh. Apparently you don't just slide down this. There are, like, actual places you can land.
Yay. We need not ankle check ourselves this day.
Now this looks like a brood nest.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, hey, look. This is a dragon. He's about to shoot a fireball at us.
Yep. Also, this is one of the... Oh, my God. So it used to be that you had to RP walk past this dragon because it was sleeping.
Why? Was it too dangerous to fight?
Maybe, kind of, a little bit. It was a lot of damage. It was just like...
Ooh, that is also a cool ring.
Okay.
Ooh, that is every breath attack in the world on top of each other.
Yeah, it is. You're doing A-okay, though, buddy.
Well, I know how to get out of the way of puddles.
Good.
Unlike a lot of tanks. Unlike an uncomfortably high amount of tanks that I healed for. Who don't know how to get out of puddles and also don't know how to use their frigging cooldowns. Are we going? Oh, okay, we are going up this way. That did not look like it was walkable at first.
It's weird that there's, like, spider webbing here.
It's a brood hatchery. When you think brood hatchery, you think spider webbing.
I don't.
Well, you should be. That is a interesting earring.
Okay. Just keep Mr. Frons happy. It's
You don't have to keep me at full health, just... if you drop to half... okay, so I at least know that your panic button as a healer is on a significantly shorter cooldown than Benediction is.
I'm just saying, you were getting awfully nervous about me playing Limbo with your health, so I'm just gonna make sure that
when I hit 25%, I get a little worried.
Yeah, it's like you don't have faith in me.
You let me die.
But we didn't wipe.
I guess that is the important part. Proximity fire.
Ah, yes, I love. Ah, okay. Yeah, the gas.
Is it gonna explode?
It does not do kind things to you.
Yeah, it's gonna explode.
Oh, the samurai did not listen. Okay, I don't have collective unconscious yet. Oops. Here. Oh, get inside. Stay inside. Oof. That's a little spicy, actually.
I didn't get hit by it.
Alright,
Okay,
everyone
push.
inside.
Oh. Where is arm's length? Oh, there's arm's length on my bar. What is that one? That is... no. Oh, I popped my invul. Oh well.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, is it an innie or an outie?
It's
an outie. Yeah, it's an outie. Oh, nope, nope. You actually have to go inside.
No, I definitely was able to just stay at the edge of the arena. I mean, maybe it depends on what side you are on, but I definitely was able to, or it was at the edge of the wind wall.
Let's see. Inside, inside, inside. This one is actually, like, a fairly involved fight. Alright, get out. Phew. It's been a long time since I've had 2 vol stacks on Themora.
Oh, awesome hat.
Okay, that's actually a pretty bad.
It's actually classical Astrologian hat. Oh, okay, cool. We fight because we have nowhere to go.
Yeah. They have this has the modern controlled pulls lineup, as opposed to Realm Reborn, where you can still pull entire hallways, entire rooms, entire floors. I got the hat!
Yes, it was a healer hat.
I got the hat!
You were guaranteed to get the hat.
And I got it!
You got the really cool, the second cool looking ring too, because that was a healer ring.
Yep, I sure did. I got it. Me.
You know what I'm happy for? I'm happy that we don't get boss fights like the, ooh, hello. Like the boss fight for, Stone Vigil Hard. Anymore.
Yeah.
The boss that just does not give a crap about the tank.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool when a boss sort of ignores the way that the game has been played, but it's also really frustrating when the boss ignores the way that you play the game.
I can imagine.
I have never died to that boss, though. I've had the entire party wipe and cleared the boss on my own.
Ooh, banana. Ooh, Marauder X.
Quite good looking Marauder X, too. I'm not gonna pull them up there. That looks like it's gonna trigger a cutscene if I pull them up there.
I think he's learning, chat. I think he's learning.
I understand how video games operate, Hero.
Are you sure about that? You seem to make an awful lot of assumptions in terms of, like, intended play. Maybe we're intended to pull everything up there, huh? Did you ever think about that?
You're just not going to let that one drop, are you?
Never. Never. Because I know that you would let me know if it was getting to a point of actually being obnoxious.
I'm just worried you're actually angry about it.
Nah, not.
That's my only concern.
Like, it definitely activates the autism, but I'm not angry.
Like, I have learned a lot from video games, of good video games and bad video games, and unfortunately intent is one of those things that I hold strongly of. You have to have intent with doing something or it's just going to fall apart.
And I'm
That's my own life experience, too.
Okay, like, you're correct, but also it was never about the presence of intent. It was always about what the intent was.
Well, yeah, fair. I mean, that's having a conversation about it then. That's why I worry you're mad about it.
Well, if I ever do get mad about it, I will let you know, hey, Fron, this is actually frustrating.
Fair enough.
Because I trust you not to get mad at me for something.
Yeah, I won't.
That's why we're friends.
I like how we're not showing the side of his face that doesn't have an eye.
Yeah, Nidhogg got one eye. And Estinian have an eye.
I mean, I don't know how Estinian has the eye, because his eye is red and Nidhogg's is yellow.
I mean, isn't that just like the irritation that comes from not blinking forever?
I don't know if that matters for one magic eyeball and two once the eye is removed. I mean, I assume it does just because of necrosis, but like again, magic eye. Ooh, cool magic circle. I want to rip that graphic out of the game.
Magic circle. Magic circle. Oh, what's going to happen now? Oh, spread out.
I can't believe that Wizards just named a land secret tunnel. I can't believe they could just do that.
I mean, they kind of can do whatever they want, especially when they get permission to work with a specific.
Yeah, but like, there are people on that team that understand memes.
I mean, that's part of why some of these are made. Oh, stable price? That's interesting.
Well, the DPS has took care of it, so I guess it's fine.
Aw, Nidhogg's not so tough. He's already at half health.
Woo! Oh no, he angry.
So angry.
I am really hoping they don't try and breath attack us because I cannot see anything right now.
You're fine. I mean, Nidhogg's doing a breath attack. No, that's not good. That was a dragon. Where's Justinian?
Will it though? I feel like you're only 33% mad.
Where's Justinian? Shouldn't he be doing some of this?
Where did he? What? How did? Where did he even come from?
Alright, let's do a little extra healing here.
Hot wings! Oh man, I could go for hot wings.
Well, I'll say this. This is the first boss fight in a while where I actually have to do a bit more healing than I normally do.
But what do you normally do?
Not a lot. Usually Eos handles all the healing, because I'm always getting pulled into Realm Reborn dungeons where her healing outpaces any damage that's being done.
But that's Scholar, not Astrologian.
I know!
Oh, it didn't kill him. I saw that HP bar go to 0.1. Bonk. That was the level 50 Dragoon skill. Also, fighting him on his home turf wasn't a challenge, apparently.
But also, like, that is much more different than how I remember this. So, like, I thought they still at least had Estinian here to use the eye to shield us from Nidhogg's one big breath attack that, like, knocked out over half her HP. I guess I took that out for some reason.
Is there another fight immediately after this, possibly?
Not that I remember. The next fight's supposed to be Bismarck. But, like, here's the thing. And that what I described, is actually still a rework still. Because originally, it used to be Estinian would have to be healed by the healer. But they took...
He was part of the fight?
He was kind of part of the fight. He was there holding the eye and making it possible to actually fight Nidhogg. Like, that eye is basically Nidhogg's kryptonite since it originated from Nidhogg.
Yeah, I still don't follow the logic on that one. Like, if it was a fight fire with fire situation, I get, but I don't know why it literally cripples him.
Well, it doesn't, like, cripple him, but it does affect him adversely. Because otherwise, why not just go fight, you know, hunt Nidhogg down from the first?
Time have done not but dilute your kind's depravity. Isn't that a good thing, though?
No, it means that the depravity is still there in full force.
No, it's been diluted.
No, he's saying time has not diluted it.
Oh, I didn't. I don't process knots a lot of the time, some apparently.
No worm! This ends here!
Time for not us to do some cool Dragoon stuff. So,
why did you pull your lance out, Estinian?
You think he's got this?
I think if he had gotten this, he wouldn't need us here to do it. Oh, hey, his face. His actual face. Oh, jeez, that smile.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm just a little behind you.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Oh, he hit the other eye.
Yep. Wait, he turned into an Ascian?
He turned into pure Aether.
Oh.
And now we have another eye. That's 2 eyes.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Oh, hey, and his armor is dyed red with blood.
Oh boy, more Jolly Ranchers.
Ow. Oh, not the heartburn. Not right now. Way to spoil a good mood.
Oh my god, I thought we were about to get 2 Jolly Ranchers because it kept pulsing. Terrible.
Oh, that's the Thunder Jolly Rancher.
I know where this is.
Yeah, it's the Coliseum.
Well, we haven't been here on the map yet.
I mean, not in MSQ.
That lance is way too big.
Must be the first Dragoon. And he has 2 eyes.
Yeah, both are Retatuskers. Even though they were a squirrel, not a dragon.
No, that's Nidhogg's eye.
They are ours, Lord Haldreth.
What?
The eyes of Nidhogg.
Yeah, they ate Ratatoskr eyes. These are Nidhogg's eyes. I think we're seeing the echo through Nidhogg's eye.
How do they have
the
both?
Lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him.
What?
Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still...
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Zamal. That's the progenitor of House Zamal.
Yeah.
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting.
I love everyone's vacuous anuses. How they can just stuff stuff back there and disappears.
It shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without
Valerian.
who will the common man turn to in his hour of need?
How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
They all have little dragon
I
horns?
thank you,
Or is that a
Sir Flavian
headpiece?
and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm.
Oh, yeah, it's
plain
only
that
it's a
Ishgard
headpiece.
has no
It's only
need
one
of a
side.
king.
I think I recognize that.
But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
So, if he took both of Nidhogg's eyes, how did we just fight Nidhogg?
That is an excellent question.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and
Doesn't even get a name.
If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Those lances are so goddamn big.
That's like actual jousting.
Yeah, which aren't really for combat.
Or Tom.
Forton, Hylanat, Durander, and Zemail.
I don't like that. I'm not calling it Hylanart.
But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
Hylanart.
More like Hylafart.
Oh!
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more. We must assume the role of stewards.
You know what? That is not what I expected, and I kind of respect that.
Yeah, you know, stewards. The way that,
and let the truth of this dark day die
you know,
here.
the steward of Gondor kept everything nice and tidy.
Look, things can become corrupted with time.
They can also become corrupted from the onset. And they can be said to be done with, you know, quote, good intention while hiding ulterior motive.
Well, we technically don't have any implication of that yet.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
No, he cares. Also, what the heck are you holding?
They're nobles from high houses. We can't trust them.
You have borne witness to history.
Also, they literally just grabbed Nidhogg's eyes after eating his brood sister's eyes. I don't think these guys had the best of intentions.
Well, they didn't attack Nidhogg. They defended against him. And also, they were...
And they ripped out his eyes!
In the midst of their journey,
you have to kill a dragon!
Where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon.
Sir, can you look at the two things in your hand and see how they are not the same?
A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Huldreth took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Oh, that's Hraesvelgur's eye, isn't it? Because Hraesvelgur had yellow eyes.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Very pointedly knows that Hraesvelgur was, in fact, in one eye.
Well, we did. We didn't, though.
Yeah, we did, but we didn't. Could that be any more confusing?
You want to, like... can I get you a bucket of water?
One I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior.
Red doesn't look becoming on you, sir.
To have fought at your side.
Well, we had to kill Nidhogg, Frons, but at least the war's over.
To inform the Lord Commander of
I don't believe that for a second.
But we killed the evil dragon that was perpetuating all others. How could it not be over?
Clock's shotgun, Pope's evil.
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgur. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Oh, hey, a baby dragoon.
That's true. I mean, how? No. Oh, yeah, dragoon. I was seeing my symbol.
Lizard.
Well, lizard. I mean, technically they're less baby than we are because they're 57, so they're actually probably back here for something else. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Must needs!
Must needs! Yeah, they just finished the same quest we did.
Oh, I just got Quintus.
Oh yeah, we got the mana cutter.
Deliver an attack with potency to... Oh, this is the AoE blood gauge. Okay, gotcha.
Level 55. The song begins. Estinian would know the origin of Nidhogg's mysterious eye.
With Nidhogg I really wish we had started the cutscene. I wanted to dance around with them. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgur remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. It would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw.
You want to give them high quality head pats, Ron?
Yes.
Alright, and now we can join them with a teleport.
What? Oh, yeah, I guess that does get us over there faster, doesn't it?
Yeah, we just have to do this.
Don't.
That was
God dang it.
Odd.
I was trying to stop the teleport because I was going to say let's just pick up the Aether Current quest while we're here, but I guess not.
Lizard.
I was going to say, what is that for a hot second because I didn't realize it was the Amalja lizard.
Lizard. For a lizard connoisseur, you sure do have trouble identifying lizards.
So I definitely had summoned this Sahagian fish horse lizard, but like I don't think I'd ever actually processed it before. Lizard.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
Yigiri could try and kill me in her sleep. She will fail. It's gonna be like Speed of Sound Sonic going after Saitama, where she's just gonna like try and stab me. I'm just gonna bite the knife in half.
God damn it.
She has scarce moved since last we parted. Hraesvelgur's confession will soon shake her from her stupor.
Jesus Christ, is that Evanescence I hear in the background?
Ha.
Was you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragon carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more do you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace?
Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragonsong War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. It is time you learn the truth of its beginning. The whole truth. That we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warriors of light. Doot, doot. So I don't see valves on that. So how are we doing multiple notes like that?
Could be like lip placement.
As someone that performed brass instruments, no, that's unfortunately not how they work.
Yeah, I know. I'm brass professional.
He's right back, dumbass. Yeah, bet you did.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Yep, got it, Fron.
Well, yeah, but then the real question is, where's the other half of Nidhogg's eyes?
I'm glad that we don't have to actually, like, surgically reattach it.
I'm not. I wanted to stuff it back in there.
I worry about you.
What? This guy's annoying. I don't mind giving a little discomfort. He picked on Shadow, or he picked on Iceheart.
You were about to say Shadowheart.
Look, can you blame me?
No, I can't. They're kind of similar archetypes. A little bit, just a little bit. Black dragon, white dragon.
Really, we're just not going to show the eyes at all now? Rogan are fine though. I'm still of the.
Oh, his eye holes are scarred. That's why.
Yep. So I'm confused because Haldroth seemed to regret what they had done. So I don't think for right now he would have allowed that without a good reason.
Well, it wasn't his call, right? His father was the king.
Yeah, but he seems like he had the strength and wherewithal to have opposed to the king if he really felt what they were doing was wrong. It doesn't seem like he was, wrapped up after the rest of them had betrayed Ratatoskr.
Just don't know.
We just don't. Yeah, that's my question right now.
For all we know, he could have been with his father, but then after his father's death, that shook him to his core. That's just as likely at this point.
Also, not gonna lie, Hraesvelgr with both of his eyes definitely looks like one of those, like, smooshed-faced cats that just, like, look in different directions and look like they don't have brain cells.
See? Hraesvelgr enabled this. Gonna sit down.
Well, I mean, yeah, his brother just guilt-tripped him into saying this is your fault.
Yep.
Now fix it.
Eye for an eye.
No, eye for 2 eyes. Technically, eye for 4 eyes, actually.
Well, they're not wearing glasses.
Yeah, but there's 2 sets of eyes. Also, you don't know.
Oh,
They could need corrective surgery and just not, not be willing to go through with it yet.
Sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Niseo got to see it too.
Yeah.
Would that Haldrath had dealt the worm a killing blow.
But, I mean, technically he did.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Never meet your heroes.
No, it's never learn the past of your heroes.
No, never meet your heroes.
I mean, not too generally, yes, but still. They should, honestly.
Red, blue, yellow, my screen.
Red, blue, black.
Game on.
You want to try it, big boy?
I fear we would not survive. Because, like, that dragon has both of his eyes. And honestly, the one that was borrowing one of them nearly killed us.
I'm just saying, they reworked the dungeon. We didn't need to protect us.
Well, having Nidhogg's eye isn't a guarantee that we're going to survive Hraesvelgr specifically. The betrayal beget on... And thus, are we going to end it there for this week's Final Fantasy Friday?
Yeah, I guess we don't have to walk too far.
What a turn of events,
That was stupid. Why would Hraesvelgr have done that?
Because he was also angry. He and his wife did peace, and then people betrayed that peace. He didn't do it just because Nidhogg guilt-tripped him. He did it for his own anger, too.
Yeah, but I feel like keeping his full power and plotting his own situation would have maybe been better use of his time, I guess? I don't know how to explain it.
He himself... This is my interpretation of the events so far. He himself would not be moved to actual violence because of, Shiva, quote, soothing his soul. But, in order to make amends to his brother, and also to enact his own fury and grief upon humanity, did he enable Nidhogg to carry out the will in his stead. It's basically the I will not take part of this directly, but I'm not going to condemn you for pulling off these tragedies either.
I mean, it feels like he knowingly sent his brother to his death, even if it was held off for 1,000 years.
Held off for 1,000 years. I don't know that was necessarily sending him off to his death. Like, it sounded like Nidhogg would have died if Harry Svelgar hadn't given him his eye.
I mean, yes, but by giving him the eye, he just let him continue on and eventually be killed anyway. I mean, I guess he probably had the intent of Harry Svelgar or Nidhogg will be able to do something about this, but I mean,
no, I don't think Harry Svelgar has any intent on interceding. He would have been fine if Nidhogg's plan had come to fruition and successfully raised Ishgard to the ground.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like he used his brother to do what he couldn't. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. We are in agreement then. Like, that's basically it. It is. Yep. We are 10,000% on the same page on that.
And I still feel like he sent his brother to his death by doing that. From our perspective, it was 1,000 years, but according to them, their view of time is different. So this is like his brother saving his brother, and then his brother going back out and dying again the next week or the next year. He didn't really give him the power to live. He just gave him the power to put off his own death.
I mean, die now or die later, death comes for us all.
I hope he contemplates the fact of what he did to his brother in that case.
I don't think it has anything to do about what he did to his brother. I still think it has all of enabling a dying man's wish to take out as many people with him as possible. And Harry Svelgar let him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He did that to his brother. He allowed his brother to do that.
We have I think we have different definitions of sending to do.
Fair enough. There were other things he could have tried to do in that situation, especially if, he wasn't blind to his anger because of Shiva, as he keeps saying.
I think that's the crux. Like, there's any number of things any of us can do at any given point, but ultimately, people are ruled by their feelings.
I mean, the big question now is, where is Nidhogg's other eye, and how did one of them come back into the care of Ishgard when Haldroth left with both of them?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
He was betrayed.
First 2 don't count. So we'll have to figure out the answer to that next time. Final Fantasy Friday. Alright, how do we want to wrap this? Where were we gonna sit?
Okay, that is volume on Twitch turned up. Claire's live. Snow's live.
Put in Snow's name and we'll right there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll start the raid. And as far as plans for next week, the start of a new month. I've got doctor's appointment on Thursday, so I am not going to be available. There might be stream on Wednesday, but that just kind of depends on how quickly blood work wraps up.
I'm still only halfway through Bioshock, so I'll be continuing that because I didn't get farther this week.
Alright. And then...
That's about it.
Yeah, next Friday, hopefully we'll have an Alice back.
Yes.
She's going to have so much to blitz through. Holy shit.
She's going to have so much to blitz through.
And this is... I mean, like, she's not missing a whole lot because she's replayed Heavensward like 6 times from what I remember.
Yeah.
But, like, someday we'll get a chance to, like, get her on and talk and, like, get her thoughts on stuff, because...
Yep.
Alright, folks. Catch you later. Hero time.
Same Hero channel. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.